Virginia Giuffre's suit is being brought under the Child Victims Act. And the strange thing about US law is that sexual conduct against a child has a statute of limitations of 5 years. And it was recognized that children very often don't disclose immediately or within a fairly lengthy period of time. And so the New York legislature allowed people a window of opportunity to make look-back claims. And Virginia Giuffre has taken advantage of that, but it is only a window, and that window closes on Saturday, the 14th of August. And so she had to get this claim in by now if she was going to make it at all. He has an immunity against both this case and any potential criminal case. But of course, I think the case is calculated by Virginia Giuffre's lawyers to ensure that maximum public pressure is put on him not to invoke his right to Crown immunity. And it is an immunity that can be waived. And I think their calculation they've made is that it would become publicly intolerable for Prince Andrew to say, I'm invoking immunity and I am not going to go and assist or give an account of myself to the American law enforcement or to the American courts. I think that this case is unlikely to see the light of day. In international law, you have to take any criminal cases first before any civil case. So I think it's almost a racing certainty that this case filed by Virginia Giuffre to preserve her rights will actually be stayed until the outcome of the law enforcement investigations in the United States. And only then will it have an opportunity to go forward. But the best form of defense that Prince Andrew's lawyers have got is to delay, to obfuscate, to effectively argue over legal technicalities. And this is an area of law which is fraught with legal technicalities. This is a case which could go on for 20 or 30 years up through the various levels of appeal and at every single point along the way. So I don't think this is a case that's coming before the justice system anytime soon. I think it's almost certain, and in fact, I think Virginia Giuffre's lawyers have pretty much said that they only filed this case because they couldn't get a money settlement from Prince Andrew. But from Prince Andrew's point of view, reputationally, he can't make a money settlement because that is tantamount to an admission of culpability, and that destroys his reputation. So the only way in which his lawyers can properly defend this for him is to rely on the innumerable legal technicalities in this case to effectively try and stave off the evil day when this actually sees the merits of the case inside a courtroom, but rather to argue about the legal technicalities. And that could take as long as 20 or 30 years.